What are descriptive and inferential statistics and what is the difference between them? In this video, we will try to understand that. Let's say we have a dataset. We want to know the features of the dataset quantitatively. We may want to know the central tendency of the dataset. For example, we may want to know the mean, median, and mode of the dataset. We may also want to know about the variability of the dataset. For that purpose, we may want to measure the variance, standard deviation, minimum and maximum variables, etc. Here, we are using descriptive statistics to summarize the dataset. Now, a dataset can be a representation of the entire dataset or it can be a sample of a population. Once we know the features of a dataset quantitatively, we may want to use the data to infer about the entire population. We use inferential statistics for that purpose. In inferential statistics, we use the data of a sample that is drawn from a population and infer properties of the underlying population. We often use hypothesis testing and regression analysis for that purpose. In hypothesis testing, we test assumptions and draw conclusions about the underlying population using the sample data. For example, let's say there is a new fertilizer and we want to know whether plants grow faster after using the fertilizer. To know that, we can first draw a random sample and apply the fertilizer. Then we state two hypotheses. The null hypothesis assumes that the fertilizer has no impact on plant growth, and the alternative hypothesis is that the fertilizer helps in plant growth. After that, we can formulate an analysis plan, carry out the plan, and analyze the sample data. And finally, we analyze the result to decide whether the null hypothesis should be rejected. If the null hypothesis is rejected, that will mean the fertilizer has an impact on plant growth. In other words, we use inferential statistics to analyze the data of a sample to infer the properties of the underlying population. Sometimes, we also use regression analysis in inferential statistics. In regression analysis, we check whether a change in any independent variable has an impact on the dependent variable. For example, let's say we want to know whether the height of a person is related to the age of the person. For that purpose, we can measure the height and age of people and check whether the independent variable age has any impact on the dependent variable height. I hope this helps. Interested viewers who want to know more, please visit the website of the Security Buddy or refer to the playlist Statistics for Machine Learning. The relevant links are provided in the description. You can also subscribe to us and get notifications on recent videos.